What is financial leverage for the ultra-rich? Imagine turning a small spark into a blazing fire. That's kind of what financial leverage does for the ultra-rich. It's a way to use borrowed money to grow wealth faster. Instead of selling assets to fund new investments, they borrow against their existing holdings like real estate or stocks. This lets them keep their cash safe and still seize new opportunities. For example, a celebrity might take a loan on a luxury home to invest in a startup or buy more property. If those investments earn more than the interest on the loan, they make a profit. Ultra-wealthy individuals often have access to private banks that offer loans with very low interest rates and flexible terms. These private loans are usually secured by their assets, which means they don't have to sell property or stocks to get cash. This helps them keep their investments intact while still funding new ventures. They also use leverage to diversify their portfolios. Borrowing against assets allows them to spread their investments across different sectors like real estate, private equity, or art. This reduces risk because they are not putting all their eggs in one basket. Tax benefits also play a role. The interest paid on certain loans can sometimes be deducted from taxes, which makes borrowing even more attractive. Wealth managers often design strategies that maximize these tax advantages while keeping borrowing levels manageable. Using leverage also helps keep cash flow flexible. Instead of selling assets that might be hard to liquidate or could reveal their wealth publicly, they borrow and keep their assets private. This way, they can maintain their lifestyle and invest in new opportunities without losing privacy. Of course, using debt comes with risks. If investments don't perform well, they still owe the money. That's why ultra-wealthy individuals work closely with financial advisors to keep their debt levels in check. They carefully calculate how much they can borrow without risking their overall wealth. For instance, a famous person might borrow money on a luxury property to fund a new business idea. If the business succeeds and earns more than the loan costs, they profit. If not, they need to be ready to handle the losses. Overall, financial leverage for the ultra-rich is a carefully planned tool. It's about balancing the potential for higher returns with smart risk management. It allows them to grow their wealth faster, access exclusive financing, and keep their financial plans private. This approach is part of a sophisticated way to manage wealth that matches their complex needs and the opportunities available to high net worth individuals.